Ah yes, one times, one times, one times. Okay, you get the point. Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. My name is Trix and in today's video I'll be ranking every 1x skin from worst to best. If you happen to enjoy this video, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on any other videos made by me in the future. Anyways, back to the rankings. In dead last, we have the milestone skins. In order they go as Milestone 3, Milestone 1, Milestone 2, and finally Milestone 4. Now, I don't know what the devs were cooking by making these designs, but I can proudly say that they were undercooked. The only reason I own these skins is because I am a strong 1x main. Okay, but when Nolly comes out, we should know who our main is. These milestone skins are extremely weak compared to C00 Kid, Jason, and even John freaking Doe. I really don't like the look of them and would not recommend unlocking them first. However, the good news is that these terrible rewards will get a redesign. Take a look at one of the tier's new design. Anyways, this is all I have to say. Moving on. Up next at number 10, we have 16th Night. This skin is a reference to a character named Sakuya Izaoi. The render shows the character with a scarf, but in-game, the scarf is barely visible and it doesn't look like Sakuya at all. This honestly looks like a winter-themed skin, which funnily enough, I thought it was once it released for the first time. I don't like how the skin looks as there's much better 1x skin designs. I did use the skin to reach Milestone 4 back in March, but that doesn't excuse the skin from looking plain boring. Now good news, just like the milestones, the skin is actually getting a brand new redesign, which by the way, actually has effort put into it. If the skin dropped this month instead, then it would have placed higher. Anyways, here's the new design for 16th Night. A way better design than this one. On to the next one. At number 9, we have Monochrome. Now I know that some people really enjoy this skin, but you do realize this is just 1x but white? There are much better picks than this. Don't get me wrong. I like the eyes moving around instead of standing still and all that, but it isn't for me. This is also the only skin I don't use frequently, only on occasions. I don't understand what's so special about it, but the only reason it's not lower than 16th Night is because the coloring looks bad in game. While Monochrome is quite literally monochrome. This skin will be getting a redesign as well. Jesus, does every bad 1x skin get a redesign? I guess my opinions on which skin for 1x is bad is valid since the ones I dislike are getting a better look head. Okay, but FR, I'm glad that the devs are getting boring skins a redesign so that way they get players to actually use them. I would go on to the next ranking, but first I'll let out this unofficial soundtrack play out a bit more since I really enjoy it. It was made by Fizzy, featuring Limp and Rielmail. It's genuinely so amazing that I want you guys to listen to it for a bit. Number 8, we got Classic. Now, you may be wondering, how the
Baba
fuck
Booey.
is Classic above Monochrome? And the answer is simple. Slightly pay to win. You see, with Monochrome, you are pure white that is visible across the map. But Classic, no particles at all. Not even a glowing eye. Which is why I believe why it's better than Monochrome, but not the rest of the skins. Classic is quite literally one nothing special about it. The skin is not bad beyond any means. It's just normal. Thankfully, this skin is not getting a redesign. The only thing I would do is make the sword on his back have the same particles that the original has. Other than that, the skin is solid. Main it time to time as it's not horrendous. Now for number 7. Next up, we have Darkness if he ever played Survive the Night, bought the bandage gear and then Nightfall and Catjuice gear skin from Disguised Nightfall, drank it and became purple. This is a big step up from Darkness as Voidbound is a purple manifested 1X that has a terrifying ritual that is animated on his back. Maybe this is how he gets the rotten on his side. Anyways, continuing the ranking. Voidbound does what Darkness failed. Actually be cool and worth the money. When it first dropped, I didn't like it. Now I do, and is my all-time favorite right behind Champion, who was sadly removed, and 2 upcoming skins who took the number 1 and number 2 place. Looks like that Infernum's redesign made him land in 4th place as the cape, arm, and particles around him made him stood out. Both him and Monochrome are the same person as their Shedlitsky's Peace and Internal Fury. Monochrome was created to be Kinder while Infernum took over it and became a whole. OG Infernum was painfully bad as he was 1X but red. No green. The remodel model honestly is such a W, and I am happy for his new look as I think it's 10 times better than the old. Praying that Monochrome gets the same treatment.